Hyper SM here with another edition of Autofill Theater. Our randomly chosen planeswalker today was Nahiri the Harbinger. So let's go ahead and see what RNGesus gives us here. Alright, not a bad build here. Sword of Truth and Justice. Just awesome to pump up our guys, see if Proliferate matters at all. Starfield of Nyx, which can return supports. We'll see if we have other supports. Molten Vortex, which can deal some damage when we match red gems. Giant Killer, just a 3/4 for 2 that can disable creatures, but it can also kill big creatures, so we got a little removal there. Godless Shrine for some conversion. Phoenix of Ash, I just got this guy. Let's see, it's a 5/5 flying hasty guy that we can get back from the graveyard and pump up our creature. Awesome. Master Splicer. Make a creature and a golem too. Chandra's Fury to damage an opponent and one damage to all their creatures. War Oracle, this uncommon was wonderful. I used it a lot back when I was starting to play the game. A great lifelink creature to race things, that's wonderful. And Mizium Tank, something that can grow off of spells. So yeah, this looks like it should be a solid build. We'll just be able to swing with some creatures. Playing against a Ashiok planeswalker, so we'll see what happens, but we have a little bit of removal in here, and we'll just probably want to get creatures down and activate Nahiri's first ability. Usually when I build for Nahiri, I build a zoo strategy with a bunch of super cheap creatures. We don't have extremely cheap creatures here, but we have enough that we should be able to have a decent build here. So let's see. We didn't really have a lot to do with Starfield of Nyx. I think our only other enchantment was Molten Vortex, so we're not too worried about that. So we'll just get some Chandra's Furies built up here. Let's see, our opponent gets blue and black bonuses, so we don't want to give them blue and black bonuses. Looks like we can get a green and a loyalty with also we can get a blue into a white into a blue, so I'm probably gonna do that one. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best bet there. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, get Giant Killer out. I don't think we're gonna wait for our opponent to play a big creature right now. But I guess we could. We don't know if they're actually gonna play one though, so I think I'm just gonna try to get a little pressure down on the board here. Let's see, we can get red and loyalty into black. I think I'm just gonna do that for now. Great, War Oracle. I'm going to see if I can get another creature or two down before I activate the ability to pump up all my creatures. So let's see, got a match 5, which we're going to take here. And let's see, we can get a red match, which could get our War Oracle down, which is great. I think that's the best thing that I can see at the moment, so we'll just do that. Okay, so our opponent has this Annoying Demon, which can make us exile our top 6 cards, and they get to copy the first creature from exile and give it half mana. So that's obnoxious. I think at this point, instead of waiting for another creature, we're just going to pump up all our creatures. That'll be a decent amount of damage. Maybe it would have been better if I had saved my Giant Killer to potentially kill his creature, but didn't know it was coming, so I think I still like the decision I made without knowing the deck information. Let's see. Can get a black match into a green match. think that's probably the best that I can think of right here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And a white match, wonderful. Great, swing with our creatures. Now we have a 9/9 lifelink, which is pretty awesome. Let's see, Constellation, exile the top 3 cards of your opponent's library, then destroy the top 3 cards of yours. Okay, we'll get another War Oracle ready. We can also Molten Vortex to deal our opponent some damage, which is pretty nice. I think because of that, we're going to take a red match. We can get a blue match and a red match, which is pretty nice. Let's just go ahead and do that for now. Great, we're hitting our opponent fast, so let's see, is he using that war or oh, he probably took, that's probably the card that he took from us, this big flyer. Yep. Alright, so our opponent's dealing us quite a bit of damage, but hopefully we should be able to outrace them. Let's see here. We could disable their first creature till the beginning of turn. That's really solid. Alright. So let's see. If I do that, I think I want to do the vertical match in the middle row. I think so. We'll just go ahead and do that for now. But yeah, with these autofill theaters, oftentimes just like normal sealed, it just comes down to some creature combat. But it's fun to get a chance to try some of these cards and see other cards that I might not normally put into action. So let's see. Just take this white match here to get our creature on the board, and then we disabled the creature. No, we dealt them damage with Mold Vortex. Okay, well that's obnoxious that our opponent has, but we should be able to pump up our whole team now and just beat him down the old-fashioned way. Alright, victorious. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Autofill Theater. If you're feeling bored, feel free to just choose a random planeswalker, autofill your deck, and then just play it in standard training grounds.